The dream is free, the climb is not. This is why most people fail. They think dreaming is enough. They think wanting is enough. They think whispering affirmations in the mirror is enough. They post their goals on social media, hoping likes will turn them into reality. But deep down they're avoiding the one truth no one wants to swallow. The dream is free, but the climb is not. You can dream all you want about the body you want, the business you want, the freedom you want, the life you want. But until you pay the price in sweat, sacrifice, discomfort, and relentless effort, your dreams will stay exactly where they are, in your mind, a fantasy that dies a little every day you refuse to climb. The top is reserved for those who are willing to bleed for it. You want the summit? You want the view? You want the respect that comes from conquering your mountain? Then you better be ready for the climb, because it's going to hurt. It's going to test every fiber of your being. It's going to break you down over and over again to see if you really mean it when you say you want it. Everyone loves the idea of success, but few are willing to do what success demands. That is why the world is full of dreamers, but empty of climbers. Because dreaming is comfortable. Climbing is brutal, dreaming is cheap. Climbing is costly, dreaming is easy. Climbing is lonely. You think you want success until you meet the climb, until you meet the early mornings and the late nights, until you meet the rejection and the failures, until you meet the isolation and the judgment, until you meet the sacrifices that stack up day after day after day. That's when you find out if you really want it. Because if you're not willing to climb, stop wasting your time dreaming. If you're not willing to pay the price, stop lying to yourself about your desires. Because your results will expose you. Your actions will expose you. Your habits will expose you. The world does not care what you say you want. It only responds to what you work for. This is your wake-up call. The climb is where champions are made. The climb is where you transform. The climb is where your potential meets your discipline. The climb is where you become what you are capable of becoming. Nobody owes you the summit. Nobody is coming to carry you up your mountain. You want to get to the top? You climb. You show up when it's hard. You show up when you're tired. You show up when you're scared. You show up when no one believes in you. You show up when no one is clapping for you. You show up when it's dark and cold and lonely, because the mountain does not care about your feelings. It only respects your effort. That's the truth. The climb will break you before it builds you. It will humble you before it honors you. It will test your faith before it reveals your strength. Because the climb demands payment in advance. The universe will not give you the rewards of the summit until you have proven you can handle them. And the only way to prove that is through the climb. You want to be respected? Climb. You want to be wealthy? Climb. You want to be strong? Climb. You want to be free? Climb. No one is exempt from the climb. It does not matter how talented you are, how intelligent you are, how connected you are. If you want to rise, you must climb. If you want to stay at the top, you must keep climbing. Because the moment you stop climbing is the moment you start sliding back down. Complacency kills champions. Entitlement kills champions. Arrogance kills champions. The moment you think you've arrived, the climb will remind you that you haven't. And that's the beauty of it. The climb keeps you humble. The climb keeps you hungry. The climb keeps you growing. It is not the summit that makes you great. It is who you become during the climb. Because the climb will teach you discipline. It will teach you patience. It will teach you resilience. It will teach you gratitude. It will teach you to value the process more than the prize, the work more than the applause, the growth more than the goals. When you embrace the climb, you embrace the truth, that nothing worth having comes without a price, that the journey is the reward, that the pain you endure is the price you pay to meet the strongest version of yourself. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop looking for easy. Stop looking for hacks and quick fixes. Stop looking for a summit without a climb. If you truly want your dream, embrace the climb. Wake up earlier. Stay up later. Say no to distractions. Say yes to discomfort. Put in the reps. Put in the hours. Stay consistent. Stay hungry. Stay disciplined. Because the world will test you. Life will test you. Your circumstances will test you. Your mind will test you. Your emotions will test you. Everything will try to convince you to quit, to settle, to go back down the mountain where it's safe, where it's comfortable, where it's easy. But easy never built empires. Easy never forged champions. Easy never made history. You are here to conquer your mountain. You are here to claim your summit. You are here to become the person you were born to be. And that requires you to climb every single day, whether you feel like it or not. Because the climb is not a punishment, it is a privilege. The climb is not suffering, it is strengthening. The climb is not the obstacle, it is the path. And every step you take, every rep you push, every moment you refuse to quit, you are earning your summit. You are earning your freedom. You are earning your legacy. The dream is free, but the climb is not. And that's exactly why it's worth it. Because when you finally stand at the top, when you finally see the view, when you finally feel the weight of your journey behind you, you will know you earned it, and no one can take that from you. Not the economy, not your doubters, not your fears, not your failures, because you climbed, you paid the price. You became the person worthy of the summit. And now you can stand there with your head held high, your spirit unshakable, your heart on fire, knowing you did not quit, knowing you did not settle, knowing you did not fold, knowing you became everything you were meant to be. And the best part? The summit is not the end. It is the beginning of a new climb, a higher mountain, a bigger dream, a greater mission. Because once you embrace the climb, you never stop. You become addicted to growth, addicted to evolution, addicted to becoming more. That is the path of greatness. That is the mindset of champions. That is the calling of those who refuse to waste their potential. And that is who you are. You are a climber. You are a warrior. You are a champion in the making. The summit you seek is not for those who want comfort more than progress. It is not for those who want applause more than mastery. It is not for those who want ease more than growth. You are not here to find comfort. You are here to find your limits and break them. You are here to discover that every weakness you hide from is the weight you will carry until you confront it. You are here to see that the climb is the greatest teacher, revealing what you truly value, what you are truly committed to, what you are truly willing to sacrifice. And it is only in the discomfort, in the discipline, in the repetition of action day after day that you separate yourself from the crowd. Because anyone can want, anyone can wish, anyone can talk, but few will climb. Few will continue when the excitement fades and the grind remains. Few will endure the silence, when there is no praise, no validation, no evidence yet that their efforts are working. Few will keep showing up when the results are slow, when the world laughs, when the failures stack up, when the fear becomes heavy. But those who do, those who stay the course, who stay disciplined, who stay faithful to the process, will rise. They will rise because they are built in the climb. They will rise because they have paid the price in sweat and sacrifice and hours that no one saw. They will rise because they understand that the dream is free, but the climb is not, and they have chosen to climb anyway. Because on the climb, you will lose people who are not meant for the summit. You will lose habits that cannot sustain your elevation. You will lose beliefs that no longer serve your mission. And in that loss, you will find yourself. You will find your grit. You will find your unshakable spirit. You will find your true power. Because true power is not found in what you can avoid, but in what you can endure. The climb will demand your full attention. It will demand your consistency. It will demand your sacrifices. It will demand your transformation. You will learn that you can no longer live distracted, letting every notification, every doubt, every unimportant demand steal your focus. You will learn that your mornings are sacred, that your time is currency, that your energy is gold, and you cannot waste it on things that do not align with your climb. You will learn that you are not entitled to the summit simply because you want it. You must become the person who deserves it. The climb will not tolerate excuses. It will not tolerate laziness. It will not tolerate weakness. It will not tolerate the part of you that is addicted to comfort. If you want to rise, you must sacrifice your excuses on the altar of execution. If you want to rise, you must sacrifice your laziness on the altar of discipline. If you want to rise, you must sacrifice your distractions on the altar of focus. If you want to rise, you must sacrifice your comfort on the altar of growth. Because every step you take up your mountain is a declaration that you will not die with your potential still inside you. It is a declaration that you will not let fear dictate your life. It is a declaration that you will not let comfort become your cage. You are not like everyone else. You are not born to blend in. You are not born to shrink to the expectations of those who fear their own climb. You were not born to spend your life wishing you had the courage to go after what you truly want. You were born to climb, to lead, to build, to create, to conquer the inner mountains that have held you back for far too long. Every time you lace up your shoes, every time you sit down to work, every time you choose to train, to study, to practice, to push, you are climbing. You are proving to yourself that you are worthy of your dreams. You are proving to yourself that you are not a prisoner of your past. You are proving to yourself that you are more powerful than your excuses. You are proving to yourself that you can handle the discomfort of growth. Because growth is not comfortable. Success is not comfortable. Transformation is not comfortable. But comfort is not your goal. Greatness is. Impact is. Legacy is. Freedom is. And freedom is earned in the climb. You want financial freedom? Pay the price of discipline, sacrifice, and building value in the world. You want physical freedom? Pay the price of training, healthy choices, and relentless consistency. You want spiritual freedom? Pay the price of confronting your shadows, mastering your mind, and living with integrity. You want time freedom? Pay the price of building the systems, the skills, and the discipline that create leverage. Nothing comes without the climb. And that is why you will never stop climbing. Because once you taste what it feels like to conquer yourself, once you taste what it feels like to do the hard things, to show up for yourself, to push when no one is watching, to silence your doubts with disciplined action, you will never go back. Because that is the real addiction of the climber, the addiction to growth, to mastery, to evolution. It's not about proving anyone wrong. It's not about being seen. It's not about the applause. It's about becoming. It's about living fully alive. It's about becoming a person who is trustworthy with their dreams. It's about living a life you do not need to escape from. It's about walking into any room with quiet confidence because you know you have earned your strength. You know you have done the work. You know you have faced the hard things. You know you have fought your inner battles and won. That is the reward of the climb. Not the money, not the status, not the validation. But who you become, your strength, your character, your integrity, your resilience, your faith in yourself, that is the true summit. And here is the truth. There will always be another mountain. There will always be another climb. There will always be another level. And you will rise again. Because the climb is who you are now. You don't climb for the summit alone. You climb because you are a climber. You are a warrior. You are a builder. You are a leader. You are a conqueror of excuses. You are a silencer of doubt. You are the embodiment of discipline. You are the standard. And every day you wake up, you will choose the climb. Because the dream is free, but the climb is not. And you wouldn't have it any other way. Now get up, Tie your shoes, sharpen your mind, harden your spirit, and climb. Because your destiny is waiting, your freedom is waiting, your purpose is waiting, and it will not meet you at the bottom. It will meet you at the summit, and the only way to reach it is to climb. If you want to master discipline and take control of your mornings to fuel your climb, watch this next video right now.